the driveway. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's Anne Marie of the Art of Healing. Happy hump day. It's Wednesday hump day. And I have some stuff to share with you. So I think the first thing, they want to talk right away. Yes, we want to talk right away. And we thank you for tuning into her frequency. We are the Highway Guides. We are Anne Marie's guides and teachers. She feels it in the morning when it's a day to record a video. Sometimes she does, sometimes she doesn't. It doesn't really matter. What we want to get out to you is that the dedication of our dear one here is causing great value to humanity at this time. So we encourage all of you to share. Let's be bold about this now. Not that we want this dear one to become anything other than who she is. We want the word to get out that there are solutions. There are solutions to problems. There are solutions. There is guidance. There are answers out there. And we wish that loving knowledge to be disseminated. We do our part. We put the videos in front of people who need to hear it. But now it's time to be bold about it. Talk to your friends about spirit. Talk to people about the healing that you have received and whether or not they align with this dear being or not. It makes no difference. The point is that the seed is planted. Just drop a crumb. People are hungry. People are thirsty. They need consolement. They need answers. They need solutions. And this dear one, other dear ones are able to provide them. We encourage you to drop crumbs. We encourage you to plant seeds. This is not a time for silence. This is a time to share, to be a little bold, to say to people, listen, there are other solutions out there. You are not being told the truth. Please consider more solutions. Okay, that was their message. Consider more solutions. What I wanted to tell you and share with you is that I had an incredible revelation this past weekend. So I have been interested in super soldiers. And super soldiers are people who have participated in secret space programs. Okay, this is really way out there. It's deep stuff, very deep stuff. Not for the faint of heart, not for everyone. And my phone is bobbing around. I hate that. I'm gonna stop. Okay, terrific. So, Spirit put me at a stoplight long enough so I could fix my stupid little holder thing. Okay. So I've been fascinated by these super soldier talks, and it's fascinating to me, but it can get really dark. Anyways, so I listened to this one guy talk about his super soldier experience. Blew my mind. He got to spend time on a Pleiadian, or they call it Tagetan planet. And even now I'm talking about it, I'm getting like physical symptoms. So I heard this and I was like, wow, that's so fascinating. That's amazing. And I sent this video over to these two guys, Tyler and Aaron, who I've met a couple of times. I've been following them for a couple of years. They're sweet guys, and they do this thing called Journey to Truth podcast. And I was like, oh my God. Well, lo and behold, they had this guy on. And I was so excited to listen to his story, but for some odd reason, I fell asleep. I could not stay awake because they're in Central Time Zone. I'm in Eastern. So like they premiered it at 8, which is 9 o'clock for me. And whatever. I couldn't stay awake. Very weird. So I saved the program and I was listening to it on my way to work. So I start listening to this guy talk. And light language is coming through the whole time. My body's shaking the whole time. And then I finally now I heard he was on a planet, and I didn't know where it came from. I didn't know the fact that it was Pleiadian, and I didn't know the name was Tegeta. Or I kind of knew the name was Tegeta, but I didn't know it was part of Pleiades. So as soon as in this recording, I heard him say, oh no, Pleiades, it's called Tegeta. This damn burst, and I was crying. Like emotional channeling light language. Just this incredible floodgate just burst, this dam burst. And it was really intense. I didn't know what was going on. I just knew I had to record it. So I started to record it. Whoa, I'm getting like activations in the back of my head right now. So I knew I had to record it. And I'm hysterical crying. So that's a soul connection. That's a soul thing. That is a soul thing. So bless his heart. It's 9 o'clock in the morning for me, 8 o'clock for him. I don't know what else to do, but I call Tyler. And I'm in hysterics. He's so kind, such a nice young man, good young man, beautiful soul. And I talk to him, and I'm like, I gotta talk to this guy. Something's going on here. I've got to talk to this guy. I have no idea what it is. So I sit in stillness because I have to pull my shit together. I have to walk into work and teach kids. This was like, what, Monday morning? No. Thursday night, Friday morning. This was Friday morning. I'm half in, half out of my body. The top half of my body is tingling. Really weird. Anyway, I sit in stillness and I get a message. Do not be afraid of what's going on. You are just now in contact with another aspect of your soul. That is all that's happening. Be at peace. You are protected. This is not bad in any way. So, all right, I go into work, I go through my day. So Saturday comes, we do second episode of the Q&A with the highway guides. When I get done, there's a voicemail from this fellow. And I can't believe it. Like, my heart is racing. I don't know what the hell is going on. So I talk to this fellow. And I'm talking to him, and he says to me, as I'm hearing you talk, my heart, I feel it in my heart. And I was like, wow, there's a connection. There's something going on. So literally, I identified with a character from his story. One of the beings he knew, a female, on Tegeta, I identify with. I know now without a shadow of a doubt that is an aspect of my soul, which confirms my Pleiadian connection, the fact that I've been channeling them since the get-go. The light language that I do is Pleiadian. I do a couple of them, but whatever. I know, it gave me confirmation, one after another, after another, after another. Okay. Now, days go by, and as everything in this time, it is a revelation to me about me. Yes, I'm in this to heal. Yes, I'm doing the work that I do to benefit other people. But the truth of the matter that this is my personal journey. I am the one that needs to be purified first and foremost in order to be able to give you guys everything that I can give. Okay? So this interaction with this individual, with this soul that has had an extraordinary journey, brought up many, many things that I need to work on and belief systems that I hold. Okay? So those came up to be healed. The other thing, the wisdom that I want to impart is that my guides told me a few days later, okay, do not get worried about the emotion that came on. Do not be worried about the emotion. The human body and the human system mistakenly puts emotions, crying, with sadness. See, I interpreted that as sadness, but it's not sadness. That is how the human body deals with the removal of energetic blocks and the flowing of energy. Emotion is energy in motion. So if you, for some reason, sit down and bawl your eyes out, give thanks for it, because you know that something has been released. A blockage has been released. Okay? So that's the message I want to get to you. I am totally psyched about this new connection with my Pleiadian aspect. I have yet to see it unfold, but it's a beautiful lesson. And just remember that everything happens for your personal benefit. We are calling to each other our aspects, our fractals, our soul tentacles, if you want to call it that. And I know of at least 3 that I have called to me and that have been made aware to me. And this is one of them. Okay? I know that I'm a doctor in another life, in a concurrent life, that she's alive right now somewhere on this planet. She is a physician, an ER physician. Ooh, yeah, I'm getting it. Dang. Okay, so yeah, so that's a confirmation. And she's really fit and thin. I think I've talked to you about this. So, anyway, and yeah, I can't remember the other one at this point. Okay, everyone, have a marvelous, marvelous day. Be bold. Share with people that there are other options out there, because that is going to be the go-to from now on. Everything that we know is going to fall. All the systems that we have had for hundreds and hundreds of years are going to crumble. They have to. They're not based in love. They're not based in love. And if you can feel anything from the work that I and others like myself do, is that we base our things in love. I love you. Bye.